What a joke. At least a former Jags coach left Everbank happy this week. Tell you what, Blake Bortles, love him, but there is something wrong. I don't know. I don't know if it could be fixed. I don't know if it's his throwing motion, but Bortles is way off. It might be time for a change. I don't know. I'm normally the positive one, but on offense, it has to be Bortles, unless absolutely everybody on the offense regressed. It's on Bortles. He had all day to throw, besides the sack, and he's still throwing it 3 yards behind the wide receiver. NFL quarterbacks can't do that. Dallas called right now, and they were like, we'll give you Romo for Bortles in a second. I'd do it right now. Maybe it's me just being a fan overreacting, but it's not good enough. And as a Jaguars fan, it always seems it's either offense sucks, defense good, defense sucks, and offense is good. So Freddie,
yes,
give me your thoughts.
Just on the whole thing.
First, give me your thoughts on Bortles.
I can't tell. Obviously, his mechanics gotten worse. Everything has gotten worse with Bortles, but I can't tell if it's how much is on him and how much is on the coaching. So my thing would be when you bring this new coach in, have him bring his own quarterback in, but don't get rid of Bortles just yet. You know, see if somebody else can fix him or fix that offense. And if not, trade him, get rid of him, and move on.
Gus has got to go though.
Yeah, Gus has got, that's for sure.
Gus is a plus.
Yeah, that's the
and
only,
quit getting these good old boy coaches.
It's baffling what's going on with the offense. To see a quarterback with 35 touchdowns 1 year and turn around and he on the road to throw 35 interceptions, maybe 40. I mean, it's amazing. I never seen this in a 1 year turnaround. So
Josh Freeman.
Yeah, that's a good example.
Same offensive coordinator. Oh.
Yeah. I mean, just fire these people. The only reason I would keep them is to guarantee yourself a top 3 pick.
Okay. All right. I threw this out earlier in the video. Would you trade Bortles and a second or a third-round pick for Romo?
Oh, we're getting no picks up because Romo old and he hurt.
I know he's hurt. But I feel like we could win the division this year with a different quarterback.
I mean, I would trade my second round pick right now for Tony Romo, but that's just too much for.
I would give up.
Phillip Rivers, I would give up my first.
Oh my goodness! Give me Rivers.
Yeah. Give me a quarterback that I know at least gonna give me 2 years.
Like
2-3 years.
Like Bortles is throwing the ball and it hits. Julius Thomas is wide open and hits the defender in the back of the head.
Yeah.
I mean, if you throw it high enough, he's got that for a 30, 40-yard gain.
And then the Jags, your coaching staff is so horrible. Like, y'all haven't set yourselves up where you have a legit backup quarterback. So when your quarterback is playing like this, you don't have nobody. Because Chad Henne can't get the ball past 5 yards.
It gets batted down every 5 plays.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's just that's not the answer. So, Brandon Allen is not the answer, you know what I'm saying?
And the roughest thing about the whole thing is yesterday, offensive line blocked.
Yeah, they blocked. Yeah, he had like 8. I counted one time. He had like 8 seconds one play to get the ball off, and he eventually like threw it out of bounds or some shit.
Yeah, you did. I remember that.
Ran to the side and threw it out of bounds or something like that. So.
And Jalen Ramsey. He's the real deal, bro.
Yeah, he the real. Yeah, I mean, you would have forgot Cooper played football yesterday.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like,
Cooper had one good catch on him, but it didn't even count as a catch. Yeah.
Like, and I say he, and then I see people coming out saying like, 'cause I guess he got kicked out. And Malik got. I ain't worried about that shit.
No,
man. Like,
I ain't worried at all.
Like, you got to keep your temper, man. I don't know if you a football fan or you just like judging people. You know, you can't be a football fan in the first day because they're like, oh man, they got kicked out the game. No, the first minute the team came from the West Coast and put 33 points on you at home. That's what you need to be worried about.
It shows me that they care and they're pissed off.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I look at it. I ain't mad at Jalen Ramsey. He did his job. Like, what you, Jalen Ramsey? He shut Cooper down to one catch. You know what I mean? Like,
they're used to winning. You're not winning, you get pissed off.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, this is a Super Bowl champion, a national champion. You know what I mean? Like, these are champions that's getting mad at this team. This ain't no bullshit. So,
yeah,
you know, it is what it is.
And 2 bad spots on defense. Can you guess the 2 players I'm gonna throw out there?
I would say Silk, but that's just too easy.
That's one.
Well, yeah, okay.
That's one.
Silk, they exploited him bad yesterday.
Yeah, but no, who did they exploit worse? Number 21.
Oh,
Amukamara got destroyed.
I put that on the coaches too, though. Like, how do you let that shit get to 8 catches? How do you even let it get that?
It was all in the first half, pretty much.
Exactly. Like, if you got Jalen following Cooper, that don't mean you have to have a Amukamara following. He followed him everywhere. If Crabtree went in the slot, Amukamara went in the slot. That's not how that's supposed to work.
Or at least have help.
Yeah, like, you need help. Like, that's why you got Cove in there. Like, switch it up. Put Jalen on Crabtree. Like, you got to switch that shit up, man. Like, that coaching. Man, I'm just tired of that coaching, man. They not NFL coaches.
I was so pissed off that whole entire game.
Yeah, you should.
I wanted to make a post game video right after the game, but I'm like, I can't even talk right now. I'm just so mad.
Yeah,
that punt.
Oh,
Punt that you cannot tackle the punter.
I already knew, like. I was pissed at myself because I let myself believe that the fucker was gonna win that game.
Like we thought maybe we had a chance because we did.
Yeah,
we had a chance.
I was pissed off at myself for thinking that. So I know the real deal now. Like, I'm crystal clear on what the fuck the Jags with that coaching staff is this year. And you're not winning. You're not winning Thursday. Thursday is your last game you can win. I say that.
Coach could be gone after Thursday.
That's my thing. That's why I bet you they win. That's how Gus.
That's how Jaguars. That's how Jaguars
lose 3
work.
when the seat get real hot. Oh, win one right quick.
Win one real quick.
Lose 3 more, the seat hot. Win one right quick. Mm-hmm. You know, for some reason at 2-6, you'll still be in contention for the AFC title. So you can't get rid of the coach because you might win. Nah, man, fuck that. Like.
I think it's time for changes.
It's time to get rid of them.
Time for change.
That's why I hope the Titans put it on our ass.
If they do, if they put it on us, fire the coach.
I hope they put it on our
ass. Fire the quarterback.
We go there, right?
Yeah, it's there.
I hope they break a Thursday night record. I hope they put 63 points. I hope it's 63. All interceptions ran back for 6. I hope 60 of the 63 points come from defense. And all that they got on the defense. Because our defense is, that's one thing about the Jags. Like, you can't deny that defense. Like that.
And they can't do it all season.
Oh, yeah. They're
gonna
quit. If your team
yeah.
going 3 and out. Like, come on, man. How you can't survive?
It was a very deceptive 33 points that we gave.
Oh, yeah. They know that. Come on, Cooper ain't have one catch. Like, they know what time was their defense. You got to look at the stats of the players.
Bortles was 2 for 8 at one point.
Yeah, for
2 for 8.
7 yards?
Yeah, something like that.
5 or 7 yards. At halftime, he only had 50 yards.
That is unacceptable.
Yeah. I mean, you talking about 2 for 8. At halftime, he only had 50 yards. Of course, he's the garbage time MVP. So for some reason, he gonna end every game with 250+ yards. Like,
he's out of 35 games, he only has 7 games without a turnover, and we're 5-2 in those games.
Yeah, I mean he can't help it. He can't help it. Like, he sees a turnover, he gotta throw it there. Like,
into triple coverage today against the number 3 wide receiver.
Even though that was on the coach, because you shouldn't have been calling that play in the goal line like that. That's still on Blake. Like,
yeah, because you don't have to throw it.
To Marquise Lee.
You don't have to throw
to Marquise Lee.
Ball.
Run the ball.
He's not a jumper. He's a quick twitch guy.
I mean, become a run first quarter. That's Blake. I'm saying this because Blake, you finna get. You know, you finna
he needs to start running more.
Like,
yeah.
You need to become a run first quarterback to save your career, dude. Mm-hmm. Like, that ain't even me like saying run first. Nah, you need to come run first, like on some college shit. Like, as soon as you get the ball, you need to look and see, can I run? If you can't run, then you need to look up and see, I wonder if I can pass. And then when you for sure you can't pass, like you have been your last 12 games, you know, well, I wouldn't say last 12, but this year, I mean, you know, run for it. At least get back to the line of scrimmage. Like, do like Alex Smith for some of them quarterbacks. Like, fuck
Russell
it. Like,
Wilson.
I take what you call it from the Bears, Hoyer. I take Hoyer right now. Like, if you gave me Hoyer, I take Hoyer. He broke his arm with a broke arm over Bortles. Just somebody who could make a completion. But then again, you don't know if that's on the coaching or you don't know. Like,
I think it's both, to be honest.
It is. Like, I'm just saying, percentage wise, like, you don't know how much to blame on. You know, so. But I will say, even though Blake threw 35 touchdowns last year, that wasn't on play calling. You know what I mean? That was just more on skill. That was more like jump balls and
wide receivers making plays.
Wide receivers making plays. Now your wide receivers
are dropping the ball.
Exactly. So now you don't have the offensive, plan to get down the field.
We had one long run play that wasn't a quarterback run. Everything else was 2 or 3 yards. That's it.
Yeah. I want to say the last 20 games, they haven't scored on their first drive.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That is an amazing stat. It was 19. As soon as the dude said, okay, here come the Jags, 19 straight times they haven't scored on their first drive.
We're going to stop them.
3 and out, you know what I'm saying?
See, Oakland Raiders had the worst defense in the NFL, and you only get 16 points.
Because I thought I was tripping. I'm like, they 30th in passing and 30th in the run. Like, they in the 30s in almost all their defensive stats. And they shut you down. Like, you got shut down by the Raiders. And they had to come all the way from across, like they came from the West Coast.
And it hurts more because Jack Del Rio did it.
No team does that. As high powered as the Falcons is, they beat the Raiders, but they barely beat them when they came across. Like, that's the kind of game you got to win,
Well, break's over, so that's going to end the video. Thanks for watching.
Them motherfuckers amazing, man.